Hey, Fred. You planning on showing up at home anytime soon? It's getting pretty late.
Are you serious right now? I can't believe you've got the audacity to ask me that. I'm actually staying at my parents' place today, in case you missed the memo.
Why are you staying at your parents' place? And why didn't you let me know beforehand?
Well, it's because you've been driving me crazy these past few days, and it really got under my skin. That's why I needed a breather at my parents' place.
I've been driving you crazy? What did I do?
How could you possibly forget what you did? You conveniently forgot to buy beer yesterday, and now you've pulled the same stunt by not preparing dinner today. It's beyond frustrating.
What are you going on about? Are you seriously still upset with me over those minor things? I already apologized for forgetting to buy the beer. And despite the discomfort of my big, pregnant belly, I made an effort and went to the convenience store to get it for you. If you're so desperate for beer, why don't you go and fetch it yourself?
I can't believe you're still avoiding taking responsibility for your mistake. You're the one who forgot to buy my beer, so it's your job to fix that mistake. Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean you get special treatment. My mother always said it's important to keep moving for the sake of health.
Don't you think that rule applies to you too? Why should it always be me who has to do the moving around? When I came back home, there you were, lounging on the sofa, watching TV, and not even bothering to clean up after dinner. How could you say such things to me? Especially when I'm pregnant. It's just not fair. And it hurts.
Let's not forget, I'm working my tail off to provide for our entire family, so it's only fair that I have some expectations.
Fine. I've always done my best to meet your demands. So what else do you want from me? It's unbelievable that you're making such a big deal of me forgetting to buy you beer, especially when I already took care of it.
All right, fine. You might not want to own up to your slip-up with the beer, but what about dinner tonight? You completely spaced on making it. How are you going to explain that one, huh?
Didn't you remember what you said to me today before leaving for work? You said that you wouldn't be having dinner and then left without any explanation. What was I supposed to do in that situation? I assumed you wouldn't be eating. So I decided to prepare something simple just for myself.
The drinking party got canceled, so I came back home. Didn't you think there was a chance I might return? It's hard to understand how you couldn't even manage to prepare a decent meal. I seriously question if you're fulfilling your responsibilities as a homemaker. Don't waste the money I work hard to earn. Maybe you should learn cooking from my mom. Her skills are top-notch. Honestly, I've always found your cooking to be lacking.
Please, don't say it like that. You can fully understand how hurtful those comparisons can be to me.
Well, I couldn't care less. The fact remains that you're still useless as a housewife. Take all the time you need to reflect on your actions while I stay here with my parents. Once you're done contemplating, give me a call. I expect you to be begging for my forgiveness on your hands and knees. And naturally, I want everything in our house to be flawless when I return.
Gemma, I'm completely disappointed in you. How could you fail to serve David a proper meal? This feels like moral harassment, if not worse.
I'm sorry, Suzanne. It's all a misunderstanding. I can assure you. Did Fred not explain what actually happened? His drinking party got canceled. And he unexpectedly returned home without giving me any prior notice. I had no idea he was coming back. So I only made a simple meal for myself.
Oh, come on. Why are you always making excuses? If you could just admit your mistake and apologize to your husband, we wouldn't have to argue like this.
What mistake, Suzanne? What did I do wrong in this situation? I just don't understand it. I really don't.
You not only failed to make your husband a proper meal, but you also managed to make him angry. That's the biggest mistake any housewife could ever make.
But I did offer to go out and buy something for him to eat. But he refused. He stormed out of the house without saying a word to me. Plus, I'm pregnant, and it's really difficult for me to move around. I'm really doing my best to help around the house and take care of Fred, too.
Oh, enough with these comebacks already. The way you're talking makes it sound like you're painting me and my son as villains or something. In the past, women who didn't fulfill their duties as wives would go hungry for 3 straight days. Even though it's our family tradition, I don't enforce these roles on you. In return, you need to show that you're deserving of being my daughter-in-law and Fred's wife.
Honestly, I'm not sure what I did was so wrong. But if I really made a mistake, then I apologize. I didn't mean to, but being pregnant, there might be some things I don't do perfectly.
It's all right, sweetheart. I know you're giving it your all, and I'm proud of you for that. What you should do now is apologize to Fred and prepare a nice dinner for him as a surprise. I believe if you do that, he'll calm down. You two will make up in no time.
All right. I suppose I'll follow your advice. Thank you for your guidance, Suzanne. Have a wonderful day.
Hey, Gemma, you've got some explaining to do. Do you even realize that I was late for work because of you? Why didn't you wake me up? And why did you leave me stranded in the hallway? I woke up with a pounding headache, and you better own up to this mess.
What are you talking about, Fred? When I opened the door, you were obviously drunk and lying on the floor in the hallway. When I tried to help you, you forcefully pushed my hand away and said, "Don't touch me. Don't come near me with that ugly face." Do you realize how much those words hurt me? Do you still see me as your wife anymore?
I was drunk, all right. I couldn't control what I said. It's not my fault. Aren't you supposed to take care of me as my wife, even when I'm drunk?
If you weren't going to eat at home, you could have at least let me know. I have prepared a nice meal and I called you multiple times. Why didn't you answer?
My drinking party from the day before got rescheduled to yesterday. Do I have to report everything? Besides, you know how hard it is to pick up the phone during a gathering. Think about my situation.
Don't you think it's unfair for me too? I invested a lot of time and effort into preparing a special dinner for you. I was extra careful while shopping, selecting ingredients, and even including your favorite beer in the cart. I was determined to make a meal that would earn your appreciation. But it was all in vain. Do you even realize that I had to eat my dinner all alone?
Oh, you've become such a nag, Gemma. I hope you're happy with yourself. You know what? I'm taking a break and going back to my parents' home tomorrow. Being with you lately feels unpleasant and boring. Hey, Gemma. Just want to let you know that I'm coming back home today.
Okay.
Just okay? What's with the attitude? Shouldn't you be a bit more excited?
Well, what do you want me to say then? Just tell me what you want to hear, and I'll say exactly that.
Seriously? Are you still hung up on what I said the other day? I already explained that I was drunk and couldn't control my words. I didn't mean to hurt you on purpose or anything like that. Can we please move on from this?
But I haven't received a single apology from you, though.
Okay, fine. Fine. You win. I'm sorry, all right? I apologize for going out drinking without telling you and for getting drunk when I came back home.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Anyway, I'm not texting you just to start an argument. I was actually wondering if you'd be interested in going on a family trip.
Family trip? Really?
Yeah, but I'm talking about a family trip with my mom and dad. Do you want to join? Mom said it would be rude if I didn't invite you. She also said that it would be much more enjoyable if you came along.
Well, I do like the idea, and I enjoy spending time with your parents, but I'm about to give birth soon, and traveling a long distance might be a bit risky for me at this stage.
I've told you this multiple times, haven't I? Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean you're sick. My parents want us to join them, so declining their invitation is completely out of question.
But what if something happens? I really don't want to put our unborn child at risk.
What are you saying? It'll be fine, I promise. Look, everything's already decided. We'll go for 2 nights and 3 days next week.
Wait, what? But next week is my due date. Please don't tell me you've already forgotten about it.
Gemma, you're seriously getting on my nerves. Can't you see that my parents are just trying to make things right between us? My mom felt really bad that I had to stay at her place and leave you all alone. It's all because of your incompetence. If you hadn't made me so angry in the first place, I wouldn't have had to stay at my parents' house, and my mom wouldn't be feeling down.
I see. So it's all my fault. Huh.
Just do as you're told and prepare for the trip. End of discussion. Hey, Gemma, when are you finally going to come downstairs? I've been waiting for you for over a half an hour now. Ever since you got pregnant, you've become so sluggish and lazy, you know that?
Actually, Fred, I'm not feeling well today. I'm worried about the baby. So I'm going to rest at home. Can you please tell that to your parents on my behalf?
Hey, quit with the act of pretending to be frail and weak. I see right through your little charade. I know you're just faking being sick so you can stay home and shirk your responsibilities as a wife.
I'm not faking it. I'm really sick. Please let me stay at home.
Fine. If you're sick, you can just rest in the car. Just come down here with your luggage. We're heading to my parents' house, so hurry up.
But...
No but.
All right. I'm coming.
Gemma, what the hell? Why did you call me so many times? You should understand better than anyone that I'm trying to enjoy my vacation with my parents. It's really frustrating to see all these missed calls from you on my phone. Can't you just give me a break?
Don't you want to see our child, Fred? How could you be so heartless?
Child? What do you mean?
Fred, I gave birth to our child. Do you not remember what happened yesterday? My water broke when I got into your car. I pleaded with you to take me to the hospital, but what did you do? You opened the passenger door, yanked me out of the car, and drove away. How could you do something so terrible to your own wife?
Yeah, I remember that. How could I forget? You totally humiliated me. I had such a tough time cleaning up the mess you made in my car. How on earth did you pee yourself? You're a grown woman. You should have better control over that. And you should know that I use the car to drive my parents around. They're all about being neat and organized. Can you even imagine what they'd think if they saw my car all dirty and messed up?
You really don't have a clue, do you? I didn't pee myself. My water broke. If it wasn't for Christine stepping in and taking me to the hospital after you kicked me out of the car, I can't even imagine the terrible things that could have happened to me and our son.
It's all your fault. If you hadn't taken forever to pack the luggage, we could have reached my parents' place much earlier, and you wouldn't have had to go to the hospital alone. Once again, you managed to mess things up for yourself. Great job.
You really need to stop, Fred. I can't bear to stand by and watch you continue to treat your wife like trash.
Huh? Who is this?
Hey, it's Christine, your neighbor from down the street. I just wanted to let you know that I've been hearing and witnessing the awful things you've been doing to your wife. It's honestly heartbreaking. I feel so sorry for Gemma, having to endure your mistreatment throughout her entire pregnancy.
So you're Christine, our neighbor from the same neighborhood. I get it now. So my foolish wife Gemma has been talking trash about me to you, huh? Women like you just can't keep your mouths shut, can you? Well, let me make this clear. It's my family's business, so you better mind your own business and keep your nose out of it.
Fred, you're mistaken. It's no longer just your family's business. Now it has become a matter that concerns many people.
Huh? What do you mean?
You may not be aware of this, but I happen to have a significant presence on social media with a large number of followers. Do you understand what that implies? It means that anything I say will capture the attention of thousands of people.
And? What does that have anything to do with me?
Do you recall what you did to your wife yesterday? You were shouting at her and forcibly made her leave the car when her water broke. Unluckily for you, one of my followers happened to capture a video of the incident and shared it in response to my post about your recent behavior. If you still doubt me, I'd be more than happy to send you the link to the post so you can witness firsthand what people are saying about you.
What? This is unbelievable.
Well, don't get too worried. Both your and Gemma's faces were blurred in the video, so no one can recognize you visually. But let me tell you, this video is spreading like wildfire. It's gaining traction rapidly, and it's only a matter of time before personal details about you are uncovered. Oh, and if you take a look, there's a barrage of criticism online directed at you. I must say, things escalated pretty quickly.
Are you out of your mind? Remove that post immediately. I'm not joking around anymore.
Why would I take it down? Remember, you brought this upon yourself. The consequences of your actions are a direct result of the choices you made.
Hey, could you do me a favor and take down that post, please? It looks like the post has gone viral in the area where my parents live. My mom just texted me, freaking out about it. I'm really worried about her. Can you please understand that my mom is old and shouldn't have to deal with all this harsh criticism? I'm sorry, all right? Let's not hurt my mom's feelings. She definitely doesn't deserve that.
Well, don't put the blame on me. You clearly mistreated Gemma, didn't you? Instead, go and ask her for forgiveness. I'm just here to deliver the news, and my goal is to support Gemma in seeking justice.
Gemma, could you please pick up my call? I really need to see you and have a conversation about all of this. Can you let me in so we can sort things out?
What do you want, Fred?
Hey, I really wanted to see you and our kid, but the hospital staff wouldn't let me in. Also, I noticed those bodyguards trailing you to your car. Where did they come from?
It's all thanks to Christine, you know? She had a hunch that you and your parents would storm into the hospital and cause a disturbance, demanding to see me. That's why she went ahead and hired those bodyguards to ensure my safety. I gotta say, I'm really grateful for her help.
But seriously, that's just not fair. I'm the dad of our kid, and I should have every right to see him. Even my parents are dying to meet their grandchild. You can't snatch away all that happiness from them. I'm so confused right now. What the heck did I do wrong?
Really? Even after you kicked me out of the car when my water broke? You still have absolutely no idea what you did wrong? Wow. That's a whole new level of cluelessness right there.
Have you heard about what happened? Some complete jerk posted a video of me on social media, and now it's the talk of the town. The worst part is, that video is on one of Christine's posts, so you need to talk to her and ask her to take it down ASAP. You've got to understand, this post isn't just impacting me, but it's also causing distress to my parents.
You really should have considered the consequences of your actions before treating me that way. By the way, we're going through with the divorce. I'll be sending the divorce papers to your address, so brace yourself for that.
Wait, hold up. You're seriously going to divorce me just because of one mistake I made? Plus, remember that when you married me, you became part of our family too. So no matter how you're treated, you're not supposed to complain. That's what being a good wife is all about, right? Let's forget about this whole divorce thing, 'cause I'm not agreeing to it. I won't sign a damn thing.
Fred, get a grip. I'm your wife, not some pushover who's here to do your bidding, okay? If you won't agree to sign those divorce papers, then I'll have to seek professional help. Christine already hooked me up with some top-notch lawyers in the city, and they're more than willing to assist me with our divorce case.
What? Lawyer? We don't need a lawyer.
Seriously? If you keep on refusing to sign those divorce papers, we're gonna need a lawyer. No doubt about that. Looks like we're headed for a court case to settle this whole divorce thing.
What? Court? Are you serious?
Oh, you bet I am. Honestly, at this stage, I couldn't care less. I want this divorce. And I want it done fast. What's the matter, Fred? You seem quite scared of going to court. Are you sure you'll be able to handle it?
All right. Fine, I'll sign the papers. Just send them my way. If that's all it takes to put an end to all this, then I'll do it.
Of course. I'll also be demanding compensation and child support from you. So make sure you have enough money to pay me.
What? Child support? Look, I have no interest in the child and have no intention of seeing them in the future. So I don't see why I should pay child support. I did nothing wrong. Don't think you've won just yet.
You know what, Fred? I've got an amazing lawyer on my side. And I've got the unwavering support of my friends, family, Christine, and everyone else who's been following our case. So go ahead and try me. Let's see who comes out on top.
Man, I can't believe we're already divorced. I mean, I practically begged for us to give it another shot. I even swallowed my pride and apologized to you, hoping we could patch things up, but you just straight up ignored me.
Oh, please. At first you were the one begging me to come back. But as soon as I refused, you revealed your true colors and started hurling accusations my way. Don't try to twist the story around.
Oh, spare me the drama. I didn't accuse you. I simply called you out for who you really are. You couldn't even reply properly. Truly a woman with no redeeming qualities.
Look, I'm not a fan of your insults. But I gotta admit, what you said to me was solid evidence of how poorly you treated me. But hey, let's move on. The divorce process went surprisingly smooth. And we managed to sort out the property distribution and child support agreements without a hitch.
Listen, I understand you have a grudge against me, but do you have to take it to the extreme of making me lose my job?
Well, it was Christine's idea. You know, her husband happens to be the president of your company. He's always known for his family-oriented values. He believes that an employee who couldn't protect his family couldn't be trusted by the company. That's why you got fired. It's a fitting punishment for someone like you.
Thanks to you, my reputation is totally trashed. And on top of that, I can't even keep up with my mortgage payments. I had to move back in with my parents. Now I'm hustling to find a stable job, barely scraping by with short-term part-time gigs. And let's not forget the constant judgment from society that my parents and I have to face every single day. It's a real struggle, you know.
It sounds like all this social isolation might be hitting you and your family harder than any legal consequences. Anyway, it's your problem and your family's problem to deal with. And it has absolutely nothing to do with me. Goodbye, Fred. You deserve everything that's coming your way. With most of our affairs settled and my health on the path to recovery, my parents, my baby, and I paid a visit to Christine's home to express our heartfelt gratitude. We were met with genuine happiness and affection from both Christine and her husband, who showered love upon my baby, making us feel welcomed and embraced. As time went on, Christine and my mother developed a close friendship, sharing laughter and stories, while Christine's husband and my father hit it off remarkably well, forming a bond between our families. It was a pleasant surprise to witness our families growing closer and forging connections. To everyone's surprise, including our own, an unexpected twist unfolded. Christine and her husband's son, who happened to be around my age, and I started developing a special bond. Our relationship took an unforeseen turn, blossoming into something deeper and more meaningful. Fast forward a few years, and the idea that I could potentially become a part of their family became a reality. It was a twist that no one could have ever predicted. Life, indeed, has a way of surprising us in the most unexpected and beautiful ways.